What's going on, guys? It's your boy Billy Chuck coming at you with episode 42. In this fucking episode, we're conquering the band Atreyu. Let's go. Alright, you guys, so Atreyu, right? Atreyu is a metalcore band from Yorba Linda, California. They formed in 98. The band currently consists of vocalist Brandon Soller, guitarist Travis Miguel, and Dan Jacobs, bassist and unclean vocalist Mark Porter McKnight, and drummer Kyle Rosa. The band released 9 studio albums. Their first one was Suicide Notes and Butterfly Kisses in '02. That was when I first jumped on Atreyu. I seen him with Bullet for My Valentine and Avenged Sevenfold. Fucking badass show, bro. But their next album in '04 was called The Curse. In '06, they had a Death Grip on Yesterday. In '07, they had Lead Sails Paper Anchor. In '09, they had Congregation of the Damned. In 2015, 7-year span, they came out with an album and they called it Long Live. In 2018, they had In Our Wake. 2021, they had Baptized, and last year they had The Beautiful Dark of Life. So there you go. All right. So time out. Okay. About Atreyu. Uh in '01, Atreyu signed with Victory Records, later releasing in '02 their first studio album, Suicide Notes and Butterfly Kisses. Brandon Soller sang for the band as a second singer who would become more prolific in later releases. However, for Suicide Notes and Butterfly Kisses, his parts were largely confined to choruses. Music videos were filmed for the singles Ain't Love Grand and Lip Gloss and Black. I fucking love that song, bro. It's a kick-ass song. The latter video found significant airplay on Headbangers Ball and Uranium in the fall of '03. It gained Atreyu some of its initial mainstream attention. Kyle Stanley quit the band and was replaced first by Chris Thompson, and then Atreyu. They were originally named Retribution. The band changed their name to Atreyu after the character of the same name from Michael Ende's fantasy book, The Neverending Story. The name changed because of a change of members and a progression in their music styling. In '98, Atreyu released an independent 7-track EP titled Visions. The album was sold at their live performances. Their second release was a short 5-track EP titled Fractures in the Facade of Porcelain Beauty, released by underground label Tribunal Records, and featured tracks that would be reworked for later releases. Atreyu then signed with Victory Records in '01. Their most critically acclaimed works would be come from these releases. The lineup consists of Alex. I'm not even gonna attempt his last name, but Alex on vocals, Dan Jacobs on lead guitar, Travis Miguel on rhythm guitar, Kyle Stanley on bass. That's all you need, brother. This band kicks fucking ass. At the time of this lineup, they did not have a drummer until '99, when Ryan Soler, a friend of the band, invited his younger brother Brandon Soler to join as the drummer. Atreyu released its third studio album. It was called A Death Grip on Yesterday, and on March 28th of '06, the album peaked at number 9 on the Billboard 200 with sales of 69,000. The band gained further fame with their first single, X's and O's, and that appeared on the soundtrack to Madden NFL '07. The album was said to have a balance of Brandon Soler's melodic singing vocals and Varcast as aggressive screaming, and it was met with positive reviews. But in early '07, Atreyu signed a record deal with Hollywood Records for America and an international deal with Roadrunner Records. With a new label, the band began to prepare its fourth studio album, Lead Cell's Paper Anchor. A jigsaw puzzle was released on the band's website, as the goal was to put all the audio clips of the single Becoming the Bull into correct order. But as the goal was to put all the audio clips of the single Becoming the Bull in a correct order, yeah, so that's what you had to do for that. But Lead Cell's Paper Anchor was released on August 28th of '07, and that debuted at number 8 on the Billboard 200 with first sales in a week of 43,000 copies. The American release of the album had a bonus track of the cover of the song Epic by Faith No More. If you get a chance, check that fucking song out. That's intense. But it was originally done by Faith No More, while the European and Australian bonus track was a cover of Clean Sheets by the Descendants. The album was received with mixed reviews and was a notable change sound for the band. Atreyu's their fifth album, was entitled Congregation of the Damned, and that was released on October 27th of '09. The album, which was produced by Bob Marlette, who has worked with Ozzy, Airborne, and it was mixed by Rich Costey, who has worked with System of a Down and Rage Against the Machine. It was said to be darker and heavier than the band's previous albums. According to lead singer Alex, the record is a mix of everything we've ever done. Quote, for every song that's more melodic or rock driven, there's a total shit kicker. And I think that's what makes us a well rounded band. End quote. Atreyu has also described the album to make more sense than the other ones because they finally realized what they are. But Atreyu started a co-headlining tour with Hollywood Undead, Escape the Fate, and The Sleeping in October of that year. And as promotion of album debut songs like Bleeding is a Luxury at K Rockathon 14 in New York State Fairgrounds in Syracuse, New York, and Gallows. Atreyu also promoted the album with 5 webisodes. They were released bi-weekly from September 1st to October 30 or October 20th. Congregation of the Damned debuted at number 18 on the Billboard 200 chart. selling 27,412 copies in its first week. So, congrats to Atreyu. Atreyu announced that they would be recording an EP of covers of The Damned with tour mates Kyotis and Bless the Fall, Endless Hallway, and Architects. Architects is from the UK. It was to be released on October 12th, but was leaked on the internet on October 9th. Atreyu toured Australia in November of 2010 with the No Sleep Till Festival, playing most locations with Dropkick Murphys, Alkaline Trio, and Megadeth, many more bands. In December, along with Bring Me the Horizon, they supported Bullet for My Valentine, and that was in the United Kingdom. On August 20th, or I'm sorry, on April 22nd of '08, Lead Cell's paper Anchor was released with new cover art, 2 bonus tracks, a DVD, and a digital booklet. From July to August of '08, Atreyu headlined the Revolution stage of Linkin Park's Project Revolution. Their set list consisted of 45 minutes of various songs. With them on the stage were 10 Years, Hawthorne Heights, Armor for Sleep, and Street Drum Corps. Atreyu was also part of the K-Rock FM Epicenter '09 show where they did a meet and greet to benefit the nonprofit organization Music Saves Lives. On June 29th, 2015, the new album, titled Long Live, was announced to be released on September 18th. On July 17th, 2015, the band released a video for their latest single, Long Live. But on September 18th, the album was released. Like I said, it was called Long Live, and it peaked at number 26 on the Billboard 200 charts. On May 22nd, 2018, Metal Injection reported that Atreyu frontman Alex Varkates had sat down with Hard Drive Radio's Lou Brutus at Rock of the Range and implied a new album will drop in the fall of 2018. So, on August 23rd, 2018, Atreyu released a single titled Anger Left Behind and announced that their upcoming album, In Our Wake, will be released October 12th, 2018. As of September 11th, Atreyu has released 3 singles, including Anger Left Behind, In Our Wake, and The Time Is Now, including a music video for the song In Our Wake. Atreyu did a tour to stop in our wake throughout the fall of 2018. Memphis May Fire, Ice Nine Kills, and Sleep Signals all joined up as support. So on August 19th, 2019, Atreyu announced an anniversary tour to celebrate 20 years since the band's formation. You know, when you're together 20 years, that's a fucking blessing, right? Like, to have everybody in the band on the same page, all wanting to achieve one ultimate goal to make fucking music, right? But when you're that big, when you're Atreyu big, like, you gotta go, everyone gotta be on the same page with the label as well. Because as soon as somebody is the flat tire in the vehicle, then the car don't go as fast. That's a problem. Uh, On August 19th, 2019, Atreyu announced an anniversary tour to celebrate 20 years since the band's formation. The set list for the tour was a 20-song set list and was chosen by fans in an online poll. The tour spanned 27 cities and featured support from Whitechapel, He Is Legend, Tempting Fate, and Santa Cruz. In August of 2020, it was rumored that vocalist Alex had left the band. After some uncertainty following these reports, the band officially announced that they were parting ways with him a month later on September 30th. He was good, bro. Wonder if he has anything going on since his time in the trade. I'd like to see what's up. But in October 2020, the band released a single called Save Us. They announced several lineup changes, including the addition of new drummer Kyle Rosa, as Brandon Soller would focus on clean singing. Um, Meanwhile, bassist Mark McKnight would take over the screaming vocals. On March 4th, 2021, the band announced that their eighth studio album, Baptize, would be released on June 4th, 2021, through Spine Farm Records. Ahead of the release, they released two singles: Warrior, featuring Blink 182 drummer Travis Barker, and they also released the song Underrated. All right, that's all I got for you guys. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, leave some negative or positive comments. I don't give a shit, but hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Hopefully, you leave some positive comments. Let me know what's up. Peace.